This video was originally broadcast live on Twitch during Decaf Jedi's first year as a streamer. Expect janky video, questionable audio, and the usual poor gameplay. Enjoy!
Hey, good evening, and welcome to my Maniac Mansion stream. Tonight I'm going to be streaming the NES version of Maniac Mansion. This came out in 1990, 3 years after Maniac Mansion originally came out for the Commodore 64. It's one of the many versions of Maniac Mansion that's out there. One of the reasons I decided to play this one is it's the Maniac Mansion I played when I was a kid. The only one that I really had a lot of experience with. I haven't played as much Maniac Mansion as I have some other LucasArts titles, so this will be a fun chance to revisit a game I haven't messed around with in a long time. Also, I just discovered today that the NES version works with ScumVM, the popular emulator for various LucasArts titles. It even adds mouse support to the NES version, which makes it a really nice version to play. It has a little bit more of an impressive soundtrack than the PC or Commodore 64 version, so that's fun. Also, just to add to the excitement, I've decided I'm going to do this as what I'm calling a Pepsi machine challenge. We're going to see how long it takes to get to the Pepsi machine in Dr. Fred's basement. In honor of the Video Game Soda Machine Project, my website where I archive these sorts of things, we'll see if we can get there in less than an hour. This is the published release rather than the prototype. Thanks for joining me, y'all. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So let me see if I can get my timer activated. That should do it. And then I'm going to start the timer and jump straight into the game. We will see if we can get to the Pepsi machine in Dr. Fred's basement in less than an hour. I think it should be doable depending on how poorly or how not poorly I play Maniac Mansion tonight. So the timer begins ticking now. There we go. And we will unpause the game and begin. Oh, Bernard's definitely a given. Look at those text effects. In this version, every kid has their own theme song. Don't be a tuna head, Bernard. Okay, one of the unique things about the NES version, that is a massive moon. Oh wow, just deleted a whole bunch of messages, huh? Sorry about that. My moderator bot must be acting up. So yeah, in the NES version, every kid plays a CD player, carries a CD player that plays their theme song. We'll turn that off so it's not too overbearing. I think that I am going to go for the musical. Oh, I know the line you're talking about. Instead of tuna head, eh? I believe I am going to go for the musical solution here, which will rely heavily on Razor. let's go into the mansion. So yeah, this is being played in ScumVM with full mouse support. It's a nice little mix and match of the original NES version and then some of the computer releases. I really am too. Yeah, the mouse support is something else. It makes it so much more playable because you get the like auto highlighting of items in the world, which the PC and Commodore releases don't give you. Like if you hover over vase, it doesn't tell you there's a vase there. It doesn't tell you what hotspots can be interacted with. So that sort of thing is a really nice added benefit. You'll see it pay off right here because we go into this dark room and it's difficult to figure out exactly where the light switch that you need to turn on is, and this version makes it a little easier. There's a nuclear reactor, but I am looking for a light switch. Okay, not bad. We're going to get the silver key. Okay, we are going to position Razor over by the mailbox for when the package arrives later. There'll be a package that comes for Ed. This will make life easier if she is standing there. Now we'll go back to Dave. This will be a good time to save. I believe in this version, if you have an inactive character outside, that it works. As long as you aren't currently playing as the character. Oops, that's not where I want to go. I want to go to the kitchen. Okay. So here we are in the kitchen. I'm going to try to avoid getting thrown in the dungeon at this early stage of the game. So we're going to want to aggro Nurse Edna here and then hopefully escape her before she catches us. So inch forward just a little bit more. Okay. We evaded Edna. And somehow she vanishes. Yeah, if Email Man doesn't show up, I will revisit that assumption that I'm making. I certainly would not say that my knowledge of this game is, by any stretch of the imagination, flawless. So we're going to get a can of Pepsi here for our Pepsi challenge. Pepsi soda machine challenge. What else do I need in here? I don't think I need anything else out of the fridge other than the Pepsi. I did want to pick up a flashlight. Open up over here. Make our way through the dining room that has a week-old roast in it. It's interesting that this game doesn't have a look at verb. That seems like such a fundamental part of adventure games. To not have it here is an interesting choice. It does, yeah. The reliance on the graphics to tell the story is a big part of, I think, what makes Maniac Mansion stand out from a lot of games from the time. So let's see here. Okay. Doing good so far. Or doing well so far. Oh no! Didn't want to get captured quite yet. Let's reload that and let Ed get out of our way. I remember Nintendo Power. Why the blue face? Don't hold your breath to find out. I love the Nintendo Power cover for Maniac Mansion. Uh-oh. Did that get me away from him? Aha! Take that, weird Ed. Go through the security door. Okay, let's give the fruit drinks to Green Tentacle. Actually forgot to get the wax fruit earlier. I'm making horrible mistakes. How am I ever going to get to the Pepsi machine in less than an hour? I can't even remember to pick up some wax fruit. How are you supposed to go on an adventure without wax fruit? Is the wax? Yeah, I think the wax fruit is in the art room because it's what's used for the still life. Now that you mention it, guess I could open up this loose panel while I'm here and grab a cassette. Yes, the Skywalker Ranch Library staircase. I've read that was an intentional reference, and the stairs out of order is supposedly referencing the fact that nobody was supposed to go up those stairs because it's where George Lucas's private office was, and it was a big faux pas at Skywalker Ranch to go annoy the big guy. We'll get some paint remover. We'll get a paintbrush. Now we can go deal with Green Tentacle here. The pathfinding up the stairs is a little wonky. Well, my dear, hope you're having fun. Within minutes, it'll all be over. You'll be hooked up to my machine, getting your pretty brains removed. Apparently, Nintendo wouldn't abide by getting your brains sucked out. Yes, they changed it instead to removed. That's right. As someone who appreciates stair design, they really let me down here. Oops. Oh. Oh, you can't. Uh-oh. I think I have my first mistake. I guess you have to give him the fruit and the fruit drinks at the same time. That's not great. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Okay, we can make up that lost time pretty quickly. Tum-ti-tum, oh boy. Cheese for my hamster and me. Yeah, apparently giving him the fruit drinks before the wax fruit in this version puts you in a little bit of a bind. Good to know. But precious Pepsi machine minutes are ticking by while I make these mistakes. Pick up these items, all of which will become incredibly useful and relevant soon. Let's try this again. Okay, give bowl of wax fruit to tentacle. Give fruit drinks to tentacle. Okay, that did the trick. Okay, now we're upstairs. Got a dime to get here. Go up to Green Tentacle's room. His Disco Sucks poster is gone. Oh, he's depressed. His band's never gonna make it. To my slimiest son, love mom. I like that. Okay, let's go to the music room. Perfect. Now, let's see here. How do we do all this? Uh-oh, cutscene. We'll be hooked up to my machine. And your pretty brains removed. That's what she thinks. I don't know why my version of Dr. Fred sounds like some sort of 1920s radio villain, but he does. Use cassette tape there. And then let's use that record on the Victrola. Let's turn on the cassette recorder. Oh, I thought I used the cassette tape on it. Oh. Use cassette tape in recorder. Turn on recorder. Then turn on Victrola. Okay, let's turn off that horrible sound. The mating sounds of tentacles. And we will get the cassette tape. Oops. Turn off the cassette. Then we'll get the tape. And then we will turn on the TV and watch this commercial. Three guys who publish anything. Don't forget the sound. Everyone sounds like a 1920s character now in my Let's Play. I'm sorry. It may be the only voice I can do. It's just some sort of somewhat generic 1920s radio bad guy. Okay. Keep going. Let's open this bad boy up. Let's use cassette tape in player. And let's turn this on. All right. That shatters a window, shatters a chandelier, and most importantly, gets us the rusty key that we need to escape from the dungeon later. Okay. So hopefully, before too long, the package will arrive. Maybe I will bring Grazer inside just in case that stops it from triggering. I will take your advice, ATM machine. Let's see here. So far, Bernard hasn't really done much. Sure, we'll take her to the kitchen. That's enough, Bernard. Bernard's not the star of this show. He's got his whole sequel to look forward to. So just killing a little bit of time here, waiting on a package to arrive. I believe this runs on a timer. So there's really not much we can do to speed it up. So we will try to use a broken phone. Let's look at Chuck the Plant. I can't move it. Every time I hear the clock ticking, I think that it's someone opening a door or otherwise coming for me. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay, let's get her out of the way. And we will open the package. That brings the stamps off of it. And then, let's go back to Dave. We will rendezvous, and we will get that... Whoop! Oh no! Oh wait, he has the silver key. This is fine. Okay. We're trapped forever. Or are we? Oops. Or are we? Okay. Just a minor inconvenience. There we go. New kid. Razor. Give package to Dave. We're going to have Dave do most of the heavy lifting here. All right, where to now? Carries those bodies to the basement at night. Okay, let's save here. Got package. We need to go up, and I believe I will want to use the Hunk-O-Matic. That's right, Nintendo was notoriously worried that kids were going to read all kinds of messages into this game that weren't necessarily intended to be there, including concerns that the game could somehow endorse cannibalism. You can't have kids doing cannibalism just because they saw it in a Nintendo game. That would just be horrible. Use the Hunk-O-Matic. Kind of like Leisure Suit Larry 3. Who knows, maybe that scene was inspired by this. I've had enough. That's a window? Okay. Doing well so far. Thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. I appreciate the crowd. Take our friend Dave outside here. We'll save. Oops. Pull away the bushes. Since we used the Hunk-O-Matic, we can open the grate. That puts us down here in the basement area. Guess technically he doesn't need to be down here right now. One of the other kids maybe would be a better idea. Hey, Razor. I know it's weird you're just standing there motionless all this time. There's some old rotting turkey in the next room if you get hungry. Okay, that gets us to the silver key. Now we're going to switch over to Razor. And we are going to turn off the, or turn on the water valve here, which will start a meltdown. Oh no! The pool is empty again. Again. We're gonna have another meltdown! How can I take over the world when I'm on a budget? Same. Tentacle! Front and center! Yes, sir, Dr. Fred, sir. Purple tentacle at your disposal. Okay, if we can do this quickly enough, we should be able to get Razor out without getting caught. Okay, crisis averted. Very good. All right. That's one of the trickier parts to get timed out, so we got it. Okay, back to our good friend and hero, Dave. Someone who is definitely not a tuna head. I believe the yellow key works in the Edsel, right? There we go. Get the tools. Now it's time to go back to the mansion. I don't think I'm going to need that other key with this solution. I'm going for efficiency. This is a semi-speedrun. This is a poor man's speedrun. A poor man's speedrun to get to the soda machine. Okay, we're distracting Ed. We're going to switch back to Dave. We're going to save because I will probably mix this up. And then if I go out now, will he be there? Oop. Okay, we're going to reload that rather than have to deal with a full trip down to the dungeon. If that's enough time. Yeah, there we go. Let's get in Ed's room and we will get the hamster. We are not going to microwave the hamster because that's not cool. Ding dong ditch. You got served, Fred, or Ed. Let's get a dime. Let's get a key card, or a card key. Okay. Here we are. Now we are going to switch over to Razor and go to the music room and let her put her talents on display. Oh wait, I guess she needs the cassette. So we will rendezvous her with Dave quickly. And we will give yon cassette tape to Razor. We'll switch back to Razor and then head back to the music room. The wallpaper in this room kind of looks like the LucasArts guy, but I don't think he existed as a logo yet. Whoa. There's some interesting stair climbing. Yeah, about 1990, you're right. He may have actually existed. Use cassette tape. Use cassette tape and cassette recorder. Turn on cassette recorder. And then we'll play some piano. A skill that Razor has. Yeah, they went all out on the animation. But the music sounds great. Yes, piano music. I would recognize it anywhere, right? Okay, we have the cassette tape. Let's go take it to Green Tentacle. We are going to get Green Tentacle a recording contract. Like the kind-hearted people we are. Right, yeah, I still have to get the envelope here in a little bit. And we'll steam it open and all that sort of good stuff. Made a demo tape, let's hear it. This is great stuff. Sorry, I'm already in Razor and the Scumettes. I can't join your band. I really like this joke of there being this blotch of paint on the wall. Splash it with some paint remover and a door becomes visible. Must have been three-dimensional paint. I really don't like these desperately search for the light switch bits. Okay, there we go. Open up the radio to get some batteries. Let's use the batteries with the flashlight. Above all else, I'm an honest person, even when it comes to playing kind of bogus moon logic-y adventure games. Gotta play it by the book. Come on, Razor. We'll send you downstairs. And then, guess who's coming in, guys? It's Bernard. He's on the scene. Guess weird Ed locked the front door earlier. I like Bernard's theme song. Okay. Been a long time since I've saved, so I think we're getting back into meltdown territory here. Okay, let me save at this spot in case I have to repeat it. Okay. First, we will open this. Then we will turn this off. Then switch to Dave. Then we'll use... Oh, great. Someone shut the power off. We're going to have another meltdown. How will I ever take over the world when things like this keep happening? Tentacle. Front and center. Here I am. We've got problems again. Yes, sir. Oops, turn on flashlight. Use tools on wires. Oh no! Let's see if we can pull this off without getting captured here. I have faith in us. Skip that cutscene. Turn on flashlight. Use tools on wires. New kid razor. Turn on circuit breakers. And run. Much better. Hey, it's our friend Bernard. He's just hanging out, doing his Bernard thing. Okay. Let's go find Dave and give him the demo tape. "41 minutes. Can we get to the Pepsi machine in less than an hour? Who's to say? Let's deal with this man-eating plant. Oh, I need to fill up my glass jar, don't I? Do I have to go out to the pool for that? I don't have the faucet handle yet, so maybe so. Okay, how'd I get to the pool? Through the dining room. This game honestly plays really impressively for an NES game. At least I find it to be impressive. I guess that's the magic of the SCUM system, though. It really is made to translate well across various platforms. We have a few... Alright, we're playing Meteor Mess. That'll be relevant later. I was even ready to say, this version has... Where am I going? This version has a few less verbs, I believe, than the PC release did. Although nothing's really missing, it doesn't change any of the puzzle solutions along the way, which sort of tells you how important those verbs were. Okay, the jar is full. Back up to the top. Yeah, I think a lot of that sort of stuff gets collapsed into open and use. And then what isn't necessary, since now it highlights items on the screen when you mouse over them. Lots of rain around this mansion. Oh, I didn't realize that new kid wasn't one of the original verbs. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, let's use a jar of water in here. Okay, the jar is empty. Now let's use, to get him to quit being so man-eating, let's use our can of Pepsi that I know is here somewhere. Use the can of Pepsi on the plant. And then we'll climb up it to this hatch. And we will put 1 dime into the coin slot. We will put a 2nd dime. Actually, let's push the right. Then use another dime in the coin slot. And we'll push the right button. Okay, and then we'll use the telescope. What's labeled here as a really powerful telescope. Okay, I guess we can't see the code we need there yet. Let's go back to our good friend Bernard. Oh, and I'm welcome visitor, I got you! Okay, let's get into Edna's room. I believe we go up here. Oh no! Will she be down there when I'm done? Where is the lamp up here? Turn on painting. No, there we go. Somewhere in this area. Turn on light. You think we'll ever get another live-action Maniac Mansion show? It's a crime if we don't. Yeah, sorry you couldn't make it for the game, Mech Civic. I'll be sure to archive this if you do want to go back. I sort of set up this Pepsi machine challenge that I'm doing, where I'm trying to see if I can get to the Pepsi machine in the basement before the game ends. Oh, we need to open it. That's right. I guess we don't know this yet. So let's see now if we switch over to Dave. 1230. Who is it that stars as Dr. Fred? It's one of like the old SCTV guys, is that right? All right, so we have the envelope. We do not want, yeah, Joe Flaherty, that's right. Okay, let's take the shortcut downstairs. Hello, Ed, give us an escorted trip down there. The dungeon spy. Too bad you weren't on my side. All right. So now we have all three kids down here. Let's switch over to Razor. Let's give him the envelope. Where do I get the faucet handle? Seem to have forgotten that along the way. There's a faucet handle that, oh, it's the key by the Edsel, the one that I didn't need. I think you are positively right. Shows what I know. Okay, back to the Edsel. We'll grab the faucet from the garage. That's where you would put your faucet. That is not the way of the garage. Where's the garage? Why can't I remember? Or is it out here? Yeah, I guess it's through the gate. That's right. Okay, get water faucet handle. Nailed it. Okay. Ooh, we're burning through some time here. Getting a little antsy if I'm going to make it to my goal. Use water faucet handle on faucet. Turn on faucet. Use glass jar on faucet. Turn off faucet. We are not going to microwave a hamster. Instead, we are going to use a jar of water in there. We are going to use an envelope in there. We're going to close the microwave door. We're going to turn it on. Okay. Can't get the micro. Oh, I have to open it. That's right. That's how microwave ovens work in the real world, too. We will open the envelope now that it's been steamed, and there was a quarter inside. Okay. The realism. Yeah, this is probably LucasArts' most realistic game. I think it's safe to say. From the humongous heads all the way down. I have to admit, as a kid, I was a little turned off by Maniac Mansion due to the giant cartoonish heads. It's grown on me in a nostalgic way as I've gotten older, but I remember it gave me this sort of vibe, oh, this is a kiddie game. But certainly the larger heads allow for a little bit more expression in relatively low-res graphics. So I get it, but at the time, I didn't love it. Okay, we'll type up the envelope to the "We'll Publish Anything" guys. We'll head back downstairs. Let's go ahead and use our demo tape on the envelope. And then we'll use our stamps on it, and they stick. These are definitely tuna heads, yeah. I think that's what tuna head means, just very large head. Okay, here we go. We're going to open up the mailbox. We're going to use the tape in the envelope in there. We will close the mailbox and we will pull up the flag. And that will send off our demo tape. Let's switch over to Razor. Oh, she can't get out right now. Oh, have I messed up here? Can I get them out? Ooh, where is the loose brick? I forgot there was even such a thing. Edna, I'm having trouble with the zombie-matic. I must shut down the power. Sometimes I think you like that meteor more than me. Sorry about that, ATM machine. I need to tone down the moderation there. My bot is getting a little overzealous. Okay, so I'd forgotten that there was a loose brick down here, right? That's the other way out. Ah. There we go. So the whole deal with the secret keypad, I saw on YouTube once it said it was supposed to be part of a collaboration with Pepsi. My understanding was there was some sort of collaboration with Pepsi that was supposed to be part of this game that fell through at some level. So I don't know all the details, but that certainly sounds correct. Okay, so here's the problem. Let's see. Let's save. They're getting ready to turn off the power, which will reset the scores on the meteor mess, which we need in order to access the secret lab. Oh, yes, the power just went off. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get that code until the power comes back on, and then... Oh, wait, no, it's just wrong room. Okay, never mind. I'm confused. I thought that was the lights out. Where is the... Here we go. Okay. I'm just talking to myself, making no sense. The light... Yeah, the office has the light off initially. I thought that was him turning off the power, but it wasn't. Oh, turn on Meteor Mess Game? It's already turned on. Use Meteor Mess Game. Oh, use quarter. That's how video games work. Right? You use a quarter with a video game. I like the Mario sound there. Someone remember what some of those scores were? Let's see. I think I screenshotted it. Okay, let's go down before they turn off the power. Oh, here we go. Their cutscene. Awesome! This will be a mega hit. I'll sign them right now. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and get into here. Use glowing key here. Use glowing key here. Open. Open. Uh-oh. Did I misremember? Let's see here. I believe I took a screenshot. Let me just look that up since I didn't bother to memorize a simple 4-digit number. 5858, yes. Nailed it. Okay. Oh, the Skywalker Ranch address. Interesting. Get out of there. So we didn't make it to our hour goal for seeing the Pepsi machine, but We are very close. We're now waiting for our contract to arrive. There should be a doorbell soon. And I think at this point, there's really not much we can do until that contract does arrive. Just waiting on the mail. We should get a doorbell ring when it gets here. I think it's something on like a 3-minute timer. So we're probably a little ways into that already. Here's Chuck the Plant. Let's read Chuck the Plant. Can't read that. Let's turn on Chuck the Plant. Let's give this package. No. I see Chuck the Plant doesn't want to cooperate. So just waiting on that doorbell, waiting on that contract. Once we have the contract, we can go into our end game. Just like Avengers. Why, hello. We got the contract. Okay, let's give the contract to Dave. All right, so this is where we hurtle toward the final stages of the game. That Pepsi machine that I'm so excited to see. It's part of my Pepsi machine challenge. I can almost taste the sweet, not quite as good as Coke, but better than nothing taste of an ice cold Pepsi. It's a little troubling to me that I have as good of a sense of the geography of this mansion as I do. A recording contract for me? This is great. We'll call our band GT and the Suction Cups. We'll make videos and everything. I'll protect you no matter what. Now we just have to get rid of that evil meteor. Which I don't know if Dave knows about the meteor, does he? Unless he's been watching the cutscenes. Ah, the wanted poster in Dr. Fred's room. Yeah, for the meteor police. Okay, so there were clues. I just ignored all of them. Whoa, Bernard didn't have a head there for a second. Okay. This is it, y'all. We're going to get past Purple Tentacle. Dr. Fred isn't paying me for nothing. To the dungeon, intruder. Oh, what are you doing to my friend? I've warned you, don't mess around with my band members. Now get out of here. There it is, everyone. It's the Pepsi machine. We did it. Let me get over to my timer. Pause. It really happened. We made it to the Pepsi machine. Whoa! Okay. Dr. Fred wants purple tentacle. Oh no. He's gonna self-destruct. Okay. We depower the machine that's hooked up to the meteor. He's free of this machine's control. But wait. The self-destruct sequence was initiated. I'll try to turn it off. I can't disable it. The meteor must have control of the entire system. Hey kid, you gotta help me. You have to get rid of that meteor once and for all. Okay, I have a plan. We're gonna get the meteor. We're gonna open this door. We're going to use meteor in trunk. We're going to close the trunk. And then I believe it's the yellow key. 1 minute and 45 seconds. Hooray! I think we just beat Maniac Mansion. Not bad. Look at that animation. Whee! Oh, that's interesting. I didn't realize you could feed it to the man-eating plant. Cash would be nice. Don't be a tuna head. Congratulations, we won the game. Oh, you just missed it, Jane. I'm sorry. We literally just finished up. So that gets us to the end of Maniac Mansion. And it's pretty fun for the NES. I really like the Scum VM edition of mouse support. Makes for a pretty easy way to play this. A version of Maniac Mansion with all the puzzles intact, with just a little bit more of a fun soundtrack. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. I enjoyed getting to share this with you. We made it to the Pepsi machine in an hour, and what was the final total? An hour and nearly 9 minutes. I'm going to consider that a success. Press B to play again. I can't imagine finishing Maniac Mansion thinking I want to play this again right now. But maybe someone would. I mean, bored kids with a Nintendo will do just about anything, right? But thanks for dropping by. I try to stream old adventure games like this every Wednesday night. I always appreciate having people who are enthusiastic about them as well, to share their memories and everything else. If you feel inclined, follow, subscribe, cheer, all that sort of good stuff. Always appreciate all that kind of thing. Next week, I may stream the Japanese version of Police Quest 2 on Wednesday night. The version that adds anime graphics in place of a lot of the character art from the original Police Quest 2. It's a interesting little oddity. I have it up and running. I think I can make it work in English for the stream. So I think that's going to be the strange game that I choose to stream next time around. I'm also testing out some new stream graphics and everything for this this stream. I don't know if anyone noticed that other than me, but yeah, I've been enjoying doing these streams. So thanks again for coming out and supporting, and I will call it a night there. Have a good one, and I will see you again soon.